All right, knife fam, I've got the latest Knife of the Month Club box from Barrel Blade. Let's pop open the seal of this thing and see what we got. What's up guys, Eric here with ATHOME in the Future, and I'm back with another Barrel Blade Knife of the Month Club unboxing. So if you're unfamiliar with Barrel Blade, or maybe you just heard the name, you may be familiar with their just normal subscription box. Comes in a few different flavors, lots of prepping, survival, tactical gear in that one. They also have this Knife of the Month Club subscription. It's about $100 a month, but they always promise to give you more than what you pay for, and the knives in this thing have just been all over the place. We've had little EDC knives, we've had like swords, I think like legitimate sword style knives. Had some crazy ones, had some normal ones, really cool stuff to check out. If you want to get that subscription for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down the description and save yourself some money. But if you're into knives, you probably dig this sub. So this is the September 2023 package here, and you may notice there's a tear down here. That's because I actually already unboxed this thing and then my sound went totally off for this video. So I thought I'd record this thing for you again so you get a front row seat to what came this month. And this one's interesting because filling the package, it didn't feel like it was actually in anything at all. And that's because it wasn't. It's just a knife in the bare sheath with the card and some paperwork and everything. But what we have here this month, September 2023, we've got the Anza SWAT with the MSRP of $154. Now the advantage of filming this twice is I actually went online, checked out the MSRP on these things, and I definitely could not find this knife for cheaper than that anywhere. So really high value. Pretty interesting though, made from Anza knives here in the USA. I don't know if it's Anza or Anza, I'm gonna say Anza. So they do handmade knives for sportsmen, tacticians, and collectors, says since 1980. So this thing is pretty wild. It weighs about half a pound, 9.25 inches overall, 3.88 inch blued finish carbon. So carbon steel and everything, great for throwing sparks in a ferro rod. Really interesting. So looking at this, we've got this awesome looking leather sheath here. We've got, you can tell, just a really cool kind of wooden scales in this. Leather smells great, stitching looks awesome, sheath is super cool, but check out this blade. Is that at all what you expected to be inside of this? Look at this thing. That wild or what? So right, we got kind of, I think they call it like a camo pattern for the wood. Has a really nice kind of sheen to it where it's, I guess, been oiled or whatever. But look, full tang knife, made in the USA, super thick scales there. You got a lanyard slot down the bottom, but just kind of a wild profile in this thing. Check out the back here. I don't know if you still call that jimping or not, just really kind of a crazy scale design. Big, almost like choil here in the back for your thumb to stick on. Big finger choils, just melts into your hand. Really, really nice. Strange, look at like the belly on this blade and everything. Just really interesting finishing. I'm not sure, fixed blade or not, I'm not sure I've actually seen another blade like this. And it's kind of fascinating. It's also razor sharp. I need some of Doc P's test paper for stuff like this. But super intriguing little blade. Very well balanced, feels awesome in the hand. In my mind, this is the kind of thing, especially given it's kind of some primitive design elements on it. When you're sitting around the fire pit and maybe you want to do some, feather sticking, get some kindling stuff going, or just carve a spear out of a stick in the woods, man, this is the sort of thing you want to bust out. Everybody's kind of got their pocket knives and all this. Man, you pull this out, you're going to get some attention. People are going to have questions about this thing, and it is just wickedly comfortable to hold. Really cool knife, but love the feel of it, love the texture of the handle, surprisingly grippy. Really interesting patterning on the side. You can see these little diagonal lines everywhere. Just a lot of interesting finishing on it, but totally made in the USA. It sounds like it's handcrafted the way they do this stuff, but a really fascinating knife of the month this month. Really interesting pick. They got a little bit of paperwork for us here too. Completely handmade in the USA. You get some details about all that, the material and how they do that stuff, maintenance for how to keep it oiled, sharpening, the sheath and all that. So really cool. Anza knives, this month's Knife of the Month here from Barrel Blade. Sheath, super nice finishing on that, just really high quality. I love the color on that leather too, just very cool. So all around, very good pick this month, Barrel Blade, cool one. There's all the details again if you want to freeze frame and check that out. But super cool knife. So again, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, about $100 a month, you can follow the link on the screen or down the description and save yourself some cash in this thing. If you're into knives at all, I think you'll really enjoy getting this. Lots of fun every month having this show up in your mailbox. So that's it for this month's unboxing. As always, if you dug the video, be sure to hit the like button because it helps the channel out a ton, and subscribe if you want to see more cool knives down the line. We'll see you next time.